Hi guys, we're here live at Ruby Hill Park, and we are going to watch some bikers ride down the hill. This is really exciting stuff to see. When I was younger, I used to do this kind of thing, but it's pretty daring, trust me. You can see up on the hill, there are a couple of guys getting ready, and they've already done a few runs. So it's really fun to see. Here they come. We used to do it on dirt bikes. It was a lot of fun to do on dirt bikes, but doing it live, uh, that's really something else.
No, the really good shot is that one.
That one you think is the best?
Yeah. At least for us. Yeah, I guess I don't know what it looks like from down here.
Well, I'll try to get it. This is what you get with the van life. You end up in a lot of strange parks, and people are doing fun things. And so we just got to be live here and wait for a few minutes. Make sure that make sure they get up. It's a gorgeous day in Denver, Colorado. We spent the night out on the town, so to speak, sleeping in our van in undisclosed locations. A lot of fun to do, just a blast. Hell, I have trouble just walking up this damn thing. This is going to be a beautiful shot, though. He's right. I got a great shot. It'll take him just a few minutes to get up there. I know that. You can see the jogger coming by. Let's see if we can zoom in a little. Not too zoomable. There's the jogger. And there are heroes on the bike. And I think they're not going to wait too long because they know we're watching them. Isn't that cool? That is very cool. Very, very cool. I'm so lucky to live in America. I think about the people who don't and the limitations that they have. You just wonder why we can't have a nicer place, why people can't be nicer to each other. And that's what we're kind of all about, is doing that. And we love to watch people really enjoy this. What a wonderful thing for them to do on a Sunday. Instead of being out drugging and drinking and causing troubles, they're having fun on their bikes. This is kind of the way that we would hope people would evolve and decide to be. It's all a process, though. I know when I was young, I had a lot of problems. And I wasn't always constructive in what I did. A lot of things I did, a lot of behavior I did was destructive. So it's nice to see such young people finding a better way to spend their time than some of the time I spent. You know, we all make mistakes. Oops, I think they're coming. Down the hill he goes. Trying to find him now. There he is. Here comes the buddy. This one I think is a little bit of rider. Shooting a little into the sun, but that's unfortunately how it is. Wow. That wasn't that just incredible? Just incredible. Pretty wild stuff. Not too bad to ride back up. Try some adjustments with this phone. I know this phone thing is just a really incredible device, but it does leave a lot to be desired. That doesn't work. Now our riders are back up to the top, and it won't be long before they're riding down again. Got to get the courage back up to do this big jump. This is a big jump. They get a lot of air on this one. So for those of you who don't know me, I live in the van life. That means my new home is 4 wheels, and my roof is over my head wherever I park it, which usually is next to a Walmart or in a neighborhood. And I do the best I can to disguise what I do so no one knows that I'm in my van. And I'm doing it because I can't afford these outrageous rents or to acquire a home. Homes we used to buy for $50,000 are selling for $400,000 and $500,000. And I just refuse to pay it. Even if I could get financed, which is very doubtful, I'm not going to pay $500,000 for a house that used to sell for $50,000 just because there's a big real estate boom on. I know that real estate booms eventually end up in real estate crashes, just like stock markets do. And, well, we hope nothing like that happens here. Shooting into the sun. So now we'll go back up again. We'll follow our riders back up. So I was saying the van life it's not an easy life, but it's a fun life. We've never had a knock on the door. Everybody just fears that knock on the door when you're awakened in the middle of the night and told to leave, and that's never happened. What I was kind of surprised is that these vans are not as roomy as they look. Everybody makes them look really roomy. They're not. And they would be more suited to one person than two, and there are two of us. So it hasn't been quite as easy as I thought it would be. See which route they take this time. Would help if we could hold our lens a little more steady. If I had my camera out here on a tripod, you wouldn't get all this flopping. So anyway, it's a fun thing to do, and you get to see so many people, and you're living outside of the van. The van is just a bedroom, and sometimes a kitchen, and sometimes a toilet. But mostly the van is a sleeping room, and this is my backyard, or my living room, or however you want to put it. This is where I stay all the time. In parks like this, and places like this. We're not too far from downtown Denver. Denver is still small enough. It's not a Los Angeles with as big a gang area. It doesn't take you 10 hours to get through it driving. So the traffic can be nasty, but it's not as nasty. And you have little cool parks like this. They're all over the city. They're not all bike parks, but they all have little features that you might like. Okay, which one are we going to take? Same one as before. Okay.